Peace, beautiful people. Welcome to Ram's World with your beautiful goddess, Ra Marie. And how y'all feeling out there? I'm on here late night vibing, mental racing, just thinking about so many different things that us as, mothers go through. Us as like everyday individuals, not just mothers, fathers, just people in general over the world. I feel like people go through, we have a tendency to let our minds just race. We're we supposed to be letting it take a break. But sometimes it's just called for a good releasing. And that is what I'm doing right now at this moment. So I just been like just thinking. I think a lot because when I think, I visualize. And when I visualize, I manifest. So it's just like this is my whole process of just receiving the things that I deserve or in need here, to survive. So I was just thinking like, man, I really understand why a lot of individuals like commit, I'm not gonna say, but commit suicide or like have so many different like mental health issues, because it's like, man, I feel like it's because us as individuals, we fight so many things, so many demons by ourselves on an everyday basis. It's like we come into this universe with no guard, no shield, no protection, no nothing. And we think that the individuals that was here to protect us, like our parents and I'm saying, our elders and people in that nature is here to protect us. In reality, like it really don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, we have to battle so many things. Like we have to, especially me for myself, I always speak from a reference of myself, I'm saying, into myself. And it's just like I had to like, teach myself things, like heal myself, like guide myself, educate myself. Like even though that's like teach, but like teach and educate to me is like two different things. Like I had to be my own mother, my own father, my own friend, my own nurturer, my own carer, my own provider, my own. It started from a very young age, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in this world suffer from way more things than I know I went through as an individual growing up, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even imagine the majority of people mindset, you know what I'm saying? You think about so many things like, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing I'm supposed to be teaching my children? Is this the right way I'm supposed to be going? And it's just so many things because you're like, dang, I never had the opportunity or a family enough to actually guide me or teach me the right tools on how to put on clothes correctly, how to bathe myself correctly, how to, speak correctly, how to know that what's between my legs is precious, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just don't supposed to be spreading out to the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, to value myself, to value my mental, to value my space, to value other people, to appreciate other people. Like, how you appreciate other people, how you love other people, what is love? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's just so many things that we had to figure out, especially speaking for myself as well, had to figure out on our own and on an everyday basis. It's like I understand why individuals, what I'm saying, losing or why is it so much mental health, mental illness, and what I'm saying, lack of self-awareness going around here, because it's like a lot of individuals, people like we weren't born into this world, by this, but whatever, our parents, and it's like is them too, you know what I'm saying? And we just carrying on the same attributes that our parents had embarked on and what their family had embarked on. And it's like generations after generations. I was like, damn, it's crazy because it's like a lot of people who's really like, I don't want to say suffer because the majority of people, you know what I'm saying, who don't have families is suffering, but majority of the individuals that I've seen or I've been encountered with, it's like their foundation started off unbroken as far as with their families, and their generations continue to be unbroken. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's not like it's unbroken, it's just way harder to get what they deserve when you do have a family to guide you or direct you in the right pathway. And it's just like, dang, it's just like, man, I understand, so I understand society, you know what I'm saying? Like, why we so tortured. It's like we literally every day is like torturing our minds to make a dime, make a dollar, to, you know what I'm saying, to make sure we keep up with our bills, make sure we keep up with being able to provide for our children, provide for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And, for some people, it's just to look good, have the nicest hairs, the nicest clothes, the nicest cars, you know what I'm saying? Bust their ass, work to the fucking blood, sweat, and tears, you know what I'm saying? And still at the end is unhappy, you know what I'm saying? Still having a wasteful thought like, dang, you know what I'm saying? All my money going to this thing, all my money going here, it's going here, it's going there. It's like, dang, when is we gonna have a complete stillness or a complete balance? And it's like, and it's not even for the individuals who, it's not even just for the individuals who don't have much, you know what I'm saying? It's also, or that's in low poverty, it's also the individuals that's in high poverty too, because it's like, dang, I have to maintain having my money, you know what I'm saying? Because if one thing go out of place, you back to low poverty, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta think about it. There's a lot of individuals who's going out of business, you know what I'm saying, who had high poverty, and they had to invest their stocks or invest in things into something different so they can maintain a high poverty. A lot of people, shit, they selling their souls for it to keep their money, to keep their riches, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it don't matter which way you go or which way you started, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's about how you gonna maintain a healthy mindset, maintain your lifestyle, maintain, you know what I'm saying? So I get why a lot of people just be like, look, I'm comfortable at being here, working these 9 to 5, being where I'm at, being in low profit, if that's what you want to call it, being, you know what I'm saying, scratching nickels and dimes. Like, I get it, because it's way more harder starting from low poverty to gain your high poverty, you know what I'm saying? And it's harder to keep your high poverty so you won't go back to low poverty. Like, it's like, at this point, it's literally no winning. Like, but if your mental space, for me, I feel like if your mental space is like clean, you just secure with understanding, like, none of this shit really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, like, having nicer cars, having nice things, having, you know what I'm saying, having the most money, having the biggest house, having, none of that shit means nothing, nigga. I know, like, I met this couple, they literally, like, live in a fucking tent, for God's sakes, and they the most happiest individuals. Like, they tent is on their car. I can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And they just literally travel the world, and they sleep in a damn tent. You like, damn, they ain't thinking about no house bills, no rent, no nothing. Like, they do their best. They go into nature. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have these skills to go into nature or find food, or, you know what I'm saying? They like, nigga, we been homeless basically 30 plus years. Like, they like, what is a home? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is a home? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you right, like, because we invest our time in so much things, so many things, you know what I'm saying, instead of investing ourselves in try to learn people, try to understand people, try to see their different views. See, you know, so I feel like, for me, real teachers comes from meeting individuals, you know what I'm saying, hearing people's stories, hearing what you learn. And I'd be so grateful when I meet different different individuals, you know what I'm saying, outside of my normal people that I'm around on an everyday basis, and just, hearing their stories, hearing what they went through, hearing, you know what I'm saying, learning and understanding, like, dang, that's something, like, that's where I feel like I'm at. Like, okay, so you did this, so maybe I know I need to work on that so I could become better, you know what I'm saying, in a better situation, in a better headspace, in a better, so I feel like true teaching comes from experiences, come from me and individuals, come from, let alone not just, reading a book, is actually like exploring. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, man, this world is built for us to not have, clarity. You know what I'm saying? To just be cluttered. And it's like, you gotta think about it, like, you know how people, like, the world, I say, if you look at the world, it's literally built like a damn brain. You know what I'm saying? And that should tell you something right there. Like, without a peace of mind, bro, we really have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And our peace of mind really is our riches. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing somebody can't take from you is your mind, is your mental space, is your spirit. So we just gotta make sure we just nourish that, take care of that, And this is like also like me speaking to myself in like second person, third person, whatever you want to call it, and all the persons. Because it's like sometimes you just got to hear it, you know what I'm saying, outside of your mental space, you know, so to know like just keep pushing, you know what I'm saying, don't give up, you know, everything happens. You know, so they'd be like, everything happens for a reason. No, it's already marked out. It's already planned. Your fruition is already written out here. You know, so this is why we have deja vu and, you know, different vus and shit like that, because it's already mapped out for us. We just got to make sure we go in the right direction to get what we hear, get what we need, what we came here to get, and get the things that we need so we can continue with our fruition here. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's being in low poverty, whether that's being in high poverty, we got to realize a lot of us is not meant to be in high poverty. A lot of us is not meant to be in middle poverty. Like, some of us is like really meant to just be in low poverty, and our low poverty is not the riches. It's just our high poverty is our mindset. So we have to remember that riches is not just about the cash. It's about the level of education you have within you mentally and spiritually. And this is Ra Marie, beautiful people. And make sure y'all take care of yourself out here. And I'm going to do my best to continue to take care of myself as well. Peace, love, light, and healing.